So, like, I was talking to this one chick on one of the dating apps, and she left me this detailed audio sound file about her experience on the dating app. So, I'm gonna go ahead and play that clip for you, like, right now. So, enjoy.
I don't know if I told you my experiences with that dude, but most of the men are married or have girlfriends or a secret life or some shit. Like, so my quite recent one, I was talking to this dude for a long time, right? And, you know, we go out and have coffee or go to a concert or something. Nothing, like, crazy, you know? Because there was just too many red flags, or it was too hot and cold. It was just something weird. It was weird, and I didn't want to get involved in that. And then, yeah, so we were talking about, like, 6 months, man. And then I told him around Christmas time, I was like, man, it's just, it feels like it's going nowhere. It's dragging out. He's like, no, I want to be your boyfriend, da-da-da-da. I was like, okay, let's meet up next week and talk about this. And he's like, oh, I love you, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Like, I want to be with you. Like, I eventually want to marry you and shit. I was like, oh, shit, slow down, cowboy. You know, like, what the fuck? Where did this shit come from? Because I was trying to call it off. Like, I didn't want to do pointless dates anymore. I mean, I was getting nothing out of it, you know? And, so that same motherfucking night, like, we started to open up and, like, oh, yeah, let's go be boyfriend and girlfriend. His fucking wife or girlfriend calls me, whoever the fuck she was, and, like, we talked for an hour. And because, you know, she was all crying and shit, so I was like, look, nothing happened if I knew you existed. Like, I wouldn't have fucking even said hi, you know, but he was online, da-da-da-da. And, yeah, apparently he does this all the fucking time. I was like, what the fuck? That dude carried that shit on for 6 months. Like, what? That's crazy. So, yeah, and he was Jamaican. He looked like an NFL football player. He used to run track, right? He had the accent and everything, so I couldn't even understand him. And, his girlfriend was black, or his wife was black, or whatever, and he's like, yeah, he always goes for white girls, da-da-da. I was like, what the fuck? I don't even know. This is getting fucking awkward. I gotta go. Like, good luck, man. So that, like, you don't understand. And during the same time, I was talking to another dude that I never met him, but we were talking for about, yeah, like, probably about, like, 4 or 5 months. And, you know, like, there was some interest, but just something it was always on and off, you know, like, he would disappear, and then he would come to, and he was from Ecuador. And so I started snooping around a bit, right? And I go on his Facebook, and he has a fucking wife and kids, and, like, fucking 2 little kids. I was like, what? I called him up. I called him a fucking liar. Yeah, because that one was crazy. I mean, it's one thing, like, dude, I mean, when kids are involved, that's a whole nother set. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not that type of person. Like, that would make me, I would never go with a dude that's, like, taken. You know what I mean? That's just not my character. I'm, like, a fucking prideful warrior bullshit. You know, I just have too much pride in me. Anyways, yeah, there was a few other ones that just talk about fucked up situations. I mean, guys have to worry about, like, I don't know what guys have to worry about. Maybe, like, having replies, but with me, it's just, like, you get flooded with shit, and then you gotta, like, filter through it, everything. And, then you gotta do your homework. It's like, you gotta become a fucking it's, like, way too much work to fucking date anymore.